You're here because you are the best of the best. High energy, positivity, optimism. Let's go.
And in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young.
All right, guys, good morning. We are going to go into Rod Stewart's Forever Young, the king of raspy voice, almost a crooner. We're going to talk about what his thing. He wrote this song. He used to travel a lot. Most of these rockers are on the road 200, 300 days a week or a year, missing family and especially their kids. And he actually wrote this, not really to be a hit song, but as a reflection of time that he missed from his son. So kind of jumping into this for you, if you could leave your children one final message, one final piece of advice, what would it be? Would it be to tell them, like he says, to be courageous, to be brave, to be kind, to chase those dreams and be adventurous? Or would you simply tell them, hey guys, I love you from the bottom of my heart? So, and that's exactly what I think I hear when Rod Stewart's Forever Young plays. So it was released in 1988. Hell, I'm still in high school, so maybe my dad thought about this for me, but wrote this for his kids. And for me personally, as a father of 5 amazing kids that are a little bit older now, I hear the song very differently today than when they were a little bit younger, running in toddler stage. But the older I get, the less I hear of this as a song and really maybe more of a prayer, a father's prayer to his kids. So with that said, let me know what this means to you, but let's jump into the song. I love it, so let's talk about what from Rod Stewart means, and this is from MTV VMA 1988. It melts my heart.
And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. As you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young.
All right, guys, I just want to pause here for a second. I mentioned, hey, I've got quite a few little ones, and I'm absolutely blessed. We've got an amazing family, but when I hear the lyrics about being truthful, courageous, strong, I immediately think about my girls. Each one of these girls are just simply amazing in their own regard. One of them earned her associate's degree, an AA, 60 credits from college. Did that a week before actually graduating high school. Unbelievable. I've got another one a little bit older. She's about 150 hours into becoming a commercial pilot, flying little prop planes all over, successes and warriors all over our house. And another one just graduated high school with her Cambridge ACE diploma and is getting ready to head off to college. I mean, where does that come from? You want to talk about proud parents. As parents, just like you guys, I'm sure you celebrate all of your kids' milestones from that first step, graduating pre-K and kindergarten. And Rod Stewart has also said that becoming a father completely changed his perspective on life. And I have a feeling it did for you, it totally did for me. And I completely understand that. Watching your children become amazing young adults is to me one of life's greatest rewards. So let me ask you, how has becoming a parent changed you? Or if you want to become a parent, how do you think that's going to feel for you? So leave comments below. Let's keep going.
May good fortune be with you, may your guiding light be strong.
So powerful.
Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never
Right.
forever young,
I could not put a smile on your face. Nice little solo, kind of break it up a little bit. Still that beat just really every snare hits you right here. Okay, I'm gonna pause there for another second. So we talked about my girls. I've got two amazing boys. Definitely love these guys. My oldest, we talked about him before, Biggie Bugs, Robert IV, a nickname that somehow when I gave him when he was 3 months old, completely stuck, and now he's 25. Go figure, he goes by Baba. Today he's an accomplished speaker, filmmaker, content creator. I'm kind of following in his footsteps a little bit. How cool is that? And absolutely incredible young man. There's my boy Christian. Remember this shy little kid, 15, who just got his first job at some friends kind of hooked him up to wash dishes out at the beach at Colhane's Irish Pub. Small fun story. Got done with his first day working. He goes, hey guys, how long do I have to keep doing this? And we're like, 60 plus years, I don't know. Retirement's a little bit further away, and we're not even there. So, but now he's highly accomplished. He's finished up his sports internship. He is traveling the country on a golf internship, running golf tournaments for AJGA golf internships all over the country, getting ready to head to New York next week. But it's just absolutely amazing how quickly some of this stuff happens. You know, blink of the eye, they're toddlers. We talked about kindergarten, you know, they're graduating elementary school, and God bless, now they're going off to college. So, you know, one day you're teaching you, and then you turn around, like I told you, that my son is now teaching me how to do all this cool YouTube stuff as a content creator. So, you know, a fun Rod Stewart fact is that despite all his absolute endless success in music, Sir Rod Stewart, he's often said that being a father is probably to me, is one of the biggest accomplishments in his life. So, and I totally understand that, and nothing compares to seeing your kids grow into remarkable people. So let me know your thoughts, or if you've got any cool stories to share there. So let's keep going and finish out this awesome one. And keep it together here.
And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever take. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose. Forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young,
God, simply amazing. I don't know how that doesn't touch people's hearts. It's so beautiful. You know, kids, no kids, family, your parents. So to kind of wrap this one up, gotta put a tear in my eye. But that line that gets me every single time, and when you finally fly away, I'll hope that I've served you well. All right, guys. Apparently that got me. I've never really had to break from a song. I'm sure as a parent, these guys are all things precious to you, but because as parents, let me see if I can finish this. Good God! But as parents, that's our mission. It's not perfection. It's just loving our kids, guiding them, or preparing them for whatever life puts in front of them. No parent ever wants to see their kids struggle. We try to protect them as best as we can. But all while knowing that some of life's greatest lessons do come from adversity, from those struggles and not perfection, getting knocked out by life a little bit even as a kid. We protect them as best as we can, and no couple ever gets married, not to be married. And blending families, if you guys are in that situation, it's extremely difficult, especially depending on how old your kids are. There's tons of challenges, emotions, moments where you ever wonder, hell, am I even getting this right? And through all of that, one thing that has always amazed me is my loving wife and her incredible heart. She has taken these kids under her wings since day one and just absolutely loved these guys and put her whole heart and soul into it, all of her energy and treated them like their own, and I have so much respect for her and the love that she's given. And when I look at my 5 kids today, I can only say that my greatest accomplishments aren't really professional achievements. It's or even the material possessions. How we were talking about that with spirits of the material world yesterday with the police. But it's watching your kids grow into these amazing young people I've had the privilege to raise. And at the end of the day, I think every parent. I think you've got kids, again, that you're going to have kids, you will pride and cherish every moment. We talked about memories the other day. That's another thing, looking back at some of these absolutely fun times and adventures that we've had as a family, doing some cool stuff, outing, golf outing adventures with my dad and such. But I think at the end of the day, I think every parent hopes for the exact same thing, that our kids know they're loved, cherished. So with that said, remember them as forever young, because you are the best of the best. Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging in with me, and go have a great day.